It's been a while since I did one of these, but I think I still got it, but I'm a little bit rusty. I'm Sam Cook, and this is the top 5 games coming out this week. Omega Strike by Wobblyware. Omega Strike is a platformer, and I know, just hold up, I know that a lot of you are going to be turned off by that immediately. Just because a lot of the times these platformer shooters that are coming out are very low effort riffs on the Contra genre, very overplayed. That said, this game does look different. It looks like it has sound mechanics. The graphics are obviously done with care put into them. It's beautiful. It does suffer a bit from cartoon syndrome where certain objects stand out that will be in use and others do not, but that's a lot of games, so I'll cut it some slack on that. Essentially in this game you get to play as 3 heroes. You can interchange at will to be able to use their skills and abilities. I know a lot of people also don't like that, but that's a factor that I like. I think it's interesting mechanically, and it will add for some replayability of the level system. There's over 12 bosses, 45 different enemies. There's hidden treasure. It's amazing. I love this kind of game. It's very simple, it's very sleek, and it's coming out on October 4th. If it looks like a game that's interesting for you, definitely check it out. Links are in the description below. Inmates by Iceberg Interactive. Inmates is a spooky, scary game that's coming up just in time for Halloween. I know a lot of these do come out in the month of October, and I'm probably going to be talking about them again next week, but I do love this genre of games. They're very walking sim-esque, they're fun. A lot of them are shit, but this one looks like it's actually going to be pretty decent. So this game is definitely another walking sim with puzzles, some of them more complex than others, and there's going to be a lot of story that you pick up while you go along. This one does take place in an abandoned prison that you wake up and you have no idea where you're at, as is the story behind most of these games. That said, this one looks very fun. Full controller support. It's Unreal 4, so it's going to look beautiful. It's going to have great environments. The game experience is listed as being around 3 to 4 hours, which to me, that's enough for a spooky, scary game to get myself ready for Halloween. I'm definitely interested in checking this one out, and it comes out on the 5th of October. Insert Paper by Star Trimming.
Welcome to the GPO.
Insert Paper is a bureaucratic simulator. That said, it's a game about picking up paper, putting it into the right computer, editing what needs to be changed, and I think you get the idea. So this game is going to be very similar to the concept behind, like, Papers, Please, because that's another bureaucratic kind of simulator. It does look like the game is definitely not going to go that in-depth story-wise, but the gameplay does look like it's going to be captivating for the simple reason that I think people love to work. They love to bitch and complain about it, but when it comes to things like this, when it's something so mundane, gamified like this, it's something that people will love to do. And you wouldn't want to do it for your day job, but you'll want to do it in here. That said, the game looks like what you'd expect out of a game like this. It does have that 90s atmosphere that they try and go for in games like this. It's simple gameplay, but it looks like there's a lot to go around. Tons of machines and elements that you'll have to use, infinite rooms in this terrifying, terrifying bureaucratic office. This game comes out on the 5th of October. Flashpoint Fire Rescue by Retro Epic Software. Flashpoint Fire Rescue is a critically acclaimed board game. That said, they're trying to make a critically acclaimed video game out of it. And from what I can see so far, it looks like it's going to be. It's going to take all of the life or death mechanics that make that board game so much fun, and they're going to port that in to a 3D environment where there's going to be, I think, a little bit more room for growth just because of being a virtual environment. You're going to be able to have a few more different kinds of circumstances that wouldn't really be able to play out in the board game environment. That said, there's not a lot to talk about when it comes to a game like this. It is going to be playing with the same mechanics that you'd be used to if you've ever played the board game. If not, it's just going to be playing with fun, gamey mechanics that are involving fire rescue. If that sounds like the game for you, this one comes out on the 6th of October. A Hat in Time by Gears for Breakfast. A Hat in Time is a game that is going to require more than 1 minute of me talking here to get you into the zone about how flippin' rad this game looks. And I'm not going to curse for this one because it is too flippin' cute. It's a game about a little girl who has magical hats that give her powers, and it's a 3D platformer, and it's like if a Nintendo 64 game had everything that it could do today, and it was a Nintendo flagship, and this game should be huge, and I know it's not going to be, but it should be because this game looks amazing. It looks so much fun. I have wasted a lot of time just hyping about how rad this game looks to me. This game, it's adorable, first off, super important. The graphics are fantastic. Again, super important for this because it's bringing back so much nostalgia for something that never existed before right now, and just go and watch the full trailer without this guy talking over it because that's going to tell you more about what you need to know for why you should purchase this game, like right now. Like, pre-order this, and it's not possible to pre-order it, but do it. Just send money in an envelope to whoever you can, and hopefully the game will show up when this one comes out on the 5th of October. Alright guys, that's all I got for you this week. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed what I had to show you. There was a lot of games coming out this week, and these were the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop, the rolling of the tongue. There was no tongue roll in the word tongue, but I did it anyways. Alright, see you next week. Please subscribe if you enjoyed what I did for you today. Please buy these games and support these developers if they look like they're a game for you. And most importantly, have an awesome day.